Figueroa smiles. He was able to connect with an uppercut. Figueroa, don't see him back up too often. Won't be able to stop it.
Like that, there it is. There's the risk with no reward.
What if the unstoppable Naoya Inoue finally meets the man who could hand him his first career loss? For years, Inoue has destroyed champion after champion, earning the nickname The Monster. But now, a dangerous opponent is being discussed. The relentless pressure fighter Brandon Figueroa, a fighter known for overwhelming opponents with volume, toughness, and brutal body shots. So the question is, could Brandon Figueroa be the man who finally beats Naoya Inoue? Brandon Figueroa isn't your typical boxer, standing nearly 5 feet 9 inches with an extremely long reach for the division. He uses his size to suffocate opponents in the ring. Instead of fighting from distance, Figueroa does something unusual. He walks forward non-stop, throwing punches in huge numbers, sometimes over 100 punches per round. His style is chaotic, but incredibly effective. Opponents slowly break under the pressure. When Figueroa fights, he turns the ring into a war zone. He attacks with relentless body shots, brutal inside combinations, constant pressure that never stops. Many fighters simply cannot handle the pace. Look at what he did to champions like Luis Neri.
In the black with white and gold trim, fighting from the southpaw stance. Brandon Figueroa, white with blue trim, and Figueroa walked right in.
There's been a subtle shift in this round.
Under a minute left in the 7. There he goes down for the 4th time in his career.
5, 6.
Defense at this
For this fight.
left uppercut right from
Nice work by Figueroa, though.
yeah.
Figueroa in the lefty stance, starting to try to go for that left hand, but now he's gonna
The Heartbreaker Figueroa.
That fight was an absolute war, punches flying every second. But Figueroa kept pushing forward until the final bell, proving his insane durability. And against Mark Magsayo,
Already a former world champion, 27 for Magsayo as Figueroa smiles. Figueroa, don't see him back up too often. Both of these men fight all day. Final 10. Magsayo leaving it in the ring. Figueroa avoiding a huge right back to the body. He was able to connect with an uppercut in the pocket. To the later rounds, he in. That's right. That connected for Figueroa. A fantastic fight. A battle of wills between both men. And Magsayo letting his hands go. He won't be able to stop it.
The Heartbreaker Brandon Figueroa.
Figueroa once again showed how dangerous his pressure can be. Round after round, the punches kept coming. His opponents don't just lose, they get worn down and broken mentally. But then there's Naoya Inoue, a fighter many believe is the most dangerous boxer in the world today. Inoue has knocked out elite champions like Stephen Fulton, Nonito Donaire, Marlon Tapales. His speed, his timing, his devastating power. It's why they call him the Monster. But Figueroa presents something very different. Instead of trying to outbox Inoue, he would likely drag him into a brutal inside war. Could this be Inoue's first loss? If this fight ever happens, it could become one of the most explosive battles in boxing. Figueroa's pressure versus Inoue's power. Volume versus precision. Relentless aggression versus elite counterpunching. If Figueroa can survive the early rounds and force Inoue into a long, exhausting fight, the unthinkable might happen. The monster could finally fall. But if Inoue lands one of his perfectly timed bombs, the fight could end instantly. So what do you think? Could Brandon Figueroa become the first man to defeat Naoya Inoue? Or will the monster once again prove why he is one of the most feared fighters in boxing? One thing is certain, if these two warriors ever meet in the ring, boxing fans are guaranteed absolute chaos. Comment below, who wins, Inoue or Figueroa?
So I'm gonna show you some feast your eyes on a real heavyweight. This gonna be a fight. Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Two would face off one more time on the street, this time in a much shorter affair with a decisive victory. Let's get right to it.
But that's awesome. When I approached him, he was already down there. He was with Walter Berry and a few other people. I was by myself. So I ain't starting no fight. I was calling them out. Tell me why I want to rematch and he didn't beat me, donkey beat me. I said, he didn't beat me. I took my hand, bam, a sucker punch. I ain't got, if it wasn't, I ain't got him. He hit me.
Mitch grabbed his shirt and apparently went for his pocket because his wallet fell out. Mitch Green threw the first blow. Now, Mike Tyson did what any man, President of the United States, he punched him in the chest, right around, this area right here. Okay. And, I mean, Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. He's not going to have that from anyone.
His glasses off. Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging out his head.
And he ran. When I say ran, he walked fast as a car. He walked fast.
Tyson later said Green swung first, but it was over quick. Mike let his hands go, unleashing years of street fighting instincts. He hit Green with a single punch so powerful it shattered his own hand and left Green's face unrecognizable. When it was over, Mitch Green's left eye was grotesquely swollen shut, his nose broken, and stitches all over his face. Tyson left the scene, but later went to the hospital for a broken hand which delayed his next title defense.
Power! I ain't no joke! My name is Big Green. Hey, you heard my fight? Watch my smoke.
Aggressive, right in front of his man. Now we see some head movement. He's going to figure out a better way to approach fights like this. No shots to the box. Off balance when he throws his punches. Well, did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee. He hasn't taken a backward step. Whether that's wise or not remains to be seen. He's able to throw quicker shots. There's the left hook I was talking about. Green has been bleeding from inside the mouth. He's coming straight ahead. And leaning back. Watch the left hook of Mike Tyson land. Every talking to some of the people he fought. Look at here. Just laugh at me, Ray, to be doing all the wrong things. That's good.
For his 21st straight win.
At just 19 years old, Mike Tyson was already becoming the most feared young fighter in boxing. Fast, explosive, ruthless. Every punch looked like bad intentions. But one night, he faced a man who wasn't afraid of him. A street-tough veteran, a fighter with attitude, a man known as the gang leader of Brooklyn, Mitch Green. And what happened next was pure chaos. Before the bright lights, before the world titles, Tyson was still a teenager trying to prove he belonged among the heavyweights. He was only 19, but already people whispered his name with fear. His trainer, the legendary Cus D'Amato, believed Tyson was destined to become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. But standing in his way was Mitch "Blood" Green. Green wasn't just a boxer. He was known for his wild personality, his street reputation, and his fearless attitude. He stood 6'5", tall, awkward, unpredictable, and unlike most fighters, he wasn't scared of Mike Tyson. When they met before the fight, Green talked non-stop. Trash talk, mind games, pure disrespect. He called Tyson too small, too young, too inexperienced, and Tyson, he just stared. Cold, silent, dangerous. Because Tyson didn't believe in talking. He believed in punishment. Fight night energy. The 20th of May, 1986. The crowd was electric. Everyone wanted to see one thing. Could this teenage monster destroy Mitch Green? Or would Green expose the hype? The bell rang, And Tyson exploded. No feeling out. No patience. Just violence. He rushed forward like a missile, slipping punches and firing brutal hooks to the body. Green tried to survive with his long jab, but Tyson kept coming. Relentless. Every second felt like danger. Round after round, Tyson hunted him. Left hook, right hand, body shots that sounded like baseball bats. The crowd roared every time Tyson landed. Green kept moving, kept clinching, kept trying to frustrate him, but Tyson was a storm. At only 19 years old, he looked like a nightmare. Still, Mitch Green refused to fall. That shocked everyone. Most men crumbled under Tyson's pressure. But Green kept standing, bruised, exhausted, punished, but standing for 10 brutal rounds. Tyson beat him from pillar to post, and somehow Green survived. When the final bell rang, there was no doubt Mike Tyson had dominated the fight. The judges scored it wide. Unanimous decision. Another victim for the young destroyer. Another warning to the heavyweight division. The teenager was coming, and nobody could stop him. Pause, darker tone. But the story didn't end there, because years later, things got even crazier. In 1988, Tyson and Mitch Green ran into each other again. Not in a boxing ring, but on the streets of Harlem at 4 a.m. And this time, there were no gloves, no referee, no rules. Green reportedly confronted Tyson over money. Words were exchanged, tempers exploded, and suddenly Mike Tyson punched Mitch Green in the face. A full street fight. In public, chaos everywhere. It became headline news because even outside the ring, Tyson was Tyson. Danger followed him everywhere. The moment Mike Tyson fought Mitch Green, boxing realized one thing. This kid wasn't normal. He was a problem. And soon, he would become the youngest heavyweight champion in history.